T-minus 30 minutes. T-minus 20 minutes. T-minus 10 minutes. T-minus 9 minutes. minus 8 minutes. T minus 7 minutes. T minus 6 minutes. T minus 5 minutes. T minus 4 minutes. T minus 3 minutes. T minus 2 minutes. T minus 1 minute. T minus 50 seconds. T minus 40 seconds. T minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How is everybody doing tonight? I am KJ White, as always, your favorite host with the Wrasslin for Life Network. We are here. That's right. The fam is back at it on a Tuesday for, yep, you guessed it, NXT 2.0 watch party kicking off. I haven't quite got the show yet. Still looks like a little bit of Law and Order and some iced tea. So, with that being said, folks, we got 2 in the books, 3 to go. I hope you're having a good week. I hope everything's happy, healthy, and safe. I hope you're feeling good. I hope you're ready for some wrestling. We never know what we're going to get out of NXT 2.0, and you never know what member of the fam is going to be popping up here tonight. So, tune in, enjoy the show. And like I said, I hope everyone's rocking this week out. Raph, man, good to see you. Bang on time as usual. I try. How's it going, Marcus? Good to see you. Welcome back. And yeah, I mean, as far as anticipated shows go, I hate to be a foo-foo on the whole evening, but I don't have the greatest anticipation for what we're getting here tonight. I really don't know where we're going to go with any of this. I don't know what's going to happen with Braun. I don't know what's going to happen with the women. I don't know what's going to happen with any of this. I don't know what happened. Natalia probably going to go over, I imagine, but I have no idea. But we will find out here tonight, folks. And again, we will be back tomorrow. We have a crazy dynamite ahead tomorrow night. AEW Dynamite will have another, yes, another infamous Tony Khan huge announcement. So we'll see what that means tomorrow. I don't know. Let me know in the chats. Is there anything about tonight that you're kind of like, oh, I'm curious to see how this goes? Anybody else buying into Gacy? I'm struggling with it still. We're getting a recap of last week's episode to kick it off. Anyone else find that whole kidnapping, oh, not kidnapped angle with Rick was a little poorly done? Um, not really delivered in the best of manners. What do you think? Like 1 week he's kidnapped, he's tied up, he's caged. The next week he's home, la di da, and the guy who kidnapped him is hanging out backstage, having a convo. So I mean, it's interesting for me. Marcus, Hayes Santos should be a good match. I don't disagree with that. I like Santos Escobar quite a bit, and Carmelo's been good since he's come out of the tournament. So yeah, I mean, okay. I definitely see that having potential to be a good match, and we'll see. NXT is kind of a car wreck each week where you can't really look away. And I mean, a lot of people weren't overly happy with Pretty Deadly walking away with the tag titles last week. And speaking of NXT and tag teams, Jacket Time is no more. Kushida says bye bye. And another casualty of the WWE. He is no longer there. Apparently, his name was one of the biggest sticking points. As always, the WWE wants to change everybody's name. And rumor is he may be heading back to New Japan. Boom. Well, here comes Pretty Deadly. Anybody got thoughts on Pretty Deadly? Has anybody seen Pretty Deadly more than I have and have an opinion on what I should expect from these guys? Are they decent? It's crazy to me. But, we got a split screen. Braun Breaker has arrived. And we will see what is going to transpire here tonight, folks. We got fans with Creed, the letter, to give him a microphone. Lots of boos. So we got Eurovision in the ring. Anyone else got some nicknames for these two? Because I think Eurovision takes the cake on this one. Anybody? Anybody got something on these guys? I saw Pretty Deadly a few times in NXT UK. They were pretty good tag team. All right, okay. I mean, they had the titles for a little bit, so there you go. They beat everybody in one night, the whole division. What is this? What are the odds? Gibson and Drake. Wait. Gibson and Drake. Hold the phone. What is happening in WWE Creative right now? Don't they already have Brooks and Dunn? What is happening on this show? I never quite understand. All right, folks. Let me know in the chat box. What are you thinking? We said last week when Pretty Deadly won the titles, I said if I was wow, did I their new name made me brick on their old name, the Grizzled Young Vets. I'd be really upset right now that this team just walked in and did what they've been trying to do. So it's kind of ironic that they walk out, but Legato just says we've had enough. Now, do they have new names? What is happening? What were their old names? Someone help me fill in the blanks here for me. So ridiculous. Oh, here comes Braun Breaker. What the? This show's all over the place. What is happening? All right. So Braun's here. He's calling out Joe. Oh, okay. What are we watching? All right. They officially took Wyatt's. James Drake and Zach Gibson are now Drake and Gibson. That's right. I couldn't remember their first names. Thank you, Marcus. Is this not a little Brayish? Anyone else? Bueller? Oh, look. What the? It's an insane opening bunch of minutes to this show. Now one of my least favorite people in professional wrestling, or whatever you want to call this, Tiffany Stratton is here. Now, why bother giving her two names? You're gonna take one away. It's gonna be Tiffany eventually. Anybody have an opinion on Tiffany? 'Cause it's not going well for her so far. And back into a commercial. So I will remind everybody we are here all week long. NXT's off to a crazy start. Not quite sure where any of this is going yet, but what a hectic opening bunch of minutes. Why did Braun Breaker come in through the crowd? Was he, was he like Wardlow and he wasn't allowed? What I don't know how we got there. Nonetheless, we then have Gacy, and I don't know. I'd love some feedback from the fans on this one, but yeah, doing the long laugh, the on-screen promo back, the evil side. So it's definitely got a brave vibe to it, and pretty deadly. I guess has a challenger. I guess it looks like maybe a triple threat again. Maybe I don't know. Legato seems upset. We had uh, the James Drake and Zach Gibson lose their first names like so many other casualties. It's getting out of hand, folks. Speaking of pandemics, this one is crazy. So it's now Drake and Gibson. Are they still the grizzled young vets, or are they just Drake and Gibson? I don't know. Anybody got an idea on that one? I have no idea. Like I was saying, though, we will be back tomorrow night for Dynamite. We don't stop all week. Thursday night we got Impact watch party. If you like Impact Wrestling, I know people really get amped up when we do the Impact watch-alongs or the watch parties. Tune in on Thursday, see what we have. We'll be back on Friday, doubleheader Fridays, and then lately it's been like triple header Fridays. We just hang around. Saturday we have Impact Wrestling will be here for the pay-per-view Sacrifice. I'm looking forward to this one. I've been anticipating this one for a while. So tune in, circle it on your calendar, tell all your friends this is the place to be. So watch party, and we're gonna have a great time, especially on a Saturday night. You know, the Saturday night shows always get a little hectic. So tune in, folks. Mark it, hit the little bell. You never know when we're gonna pop up. The girls, Ali and LJ, hit us with another amazing news update today. If you haven't seen it, Give it some love, give it some likes, and don't forget Will is back on Thursday with his new show, The Tier List, where he brings you the tier list of wrestling. So tune in for that. I think it's just Drake and Gibson. They didn't call him. Yeah, interesting, right? Interesting. Welcome back, JoJo. Good to see you. I'm hoping Tony announces ROH's TV deal or AEW's New Japan versus AEW versus New Japan tomorrow. What if he announces both? Said it was huge. Maybe it's just a streaming service. I don't know. We'll see. But Tony announces. Yeah, I mean it could be either. I don't see him. Do you see him being another character? I don't think so. Maybe too soon. But I want to see the ROH TV deal happen. I want it to be on Friday nights, and then I think you move. You can move Rampage to another night, but you go eight ROH at even if you leave it at 9 o'clock, might be a little too much on a Friday night. But I'd like to see ROH go head up with SmackDown. I really would. Escobar giving us a little digital exclusive. All right, so Escobar is just running his promo, running down Carmelo Hayes, letting him know that he's never deserved that championship. You know, all the expected, all the usual. He checked off all the boxes. Good to go. He was sitting in some villa. Now we got Trick and Carmelo in the back. Trick hyping up Carmelo a little bit here. Boom. I'm down for both. Why not both? Let's be greedy. Tony Tony loves his big surprises. Anyone else got any predictions? Could it be another participant? Could it be? I don't know. I really do think it might be the New Japan show, but only time will tell. We'll be there live. Tune in. If it's good enough, you get to watch us pop live. So I know the fam will be here tomorrow night as well as part of tonight. But yeah, tune in tomorrow. It's going to be a good time. Who's this? Oh, it's Saray. All right, Saray's here. Oh, sorry. My bad. All right. So this is the girl. They didn't do the whole entrance thing this time. They didn't do the whole backstage quiet librarian into superhero thing. I don't know. I see. This is where I knew tonight was going to be a bit of an uphill battle. I don't know how much I care about this match at all. Anybody excited to see what happens between these two? Oh, they're yelling. Oh, kick. All right, the action's off, folks. But what else is kicking around wrestling right now? Kushida just said no, goodbye. Is anybody surprised that Kushida didn't want to be there anymore? Last time we saw him, Von Wagner was beating him up. He was, he was tied to Jacket Time for quite a bit. Before that, he did have a. I liked when he was cruiserweight champion. To be honest, I thought it was really good when he had the 205 belt. He had some really good matches. Escobar was involved. I thought it brought some legitimacy to it, and they could have kept using that belt at some point. But then again, it's hard to see the forest for the trees. So WWE, but yeah, I really don't know. I wouldn't think it's a video game announcement because I would say just say online. It's most likely a super show or the ROH TV deal. Yeah, I can't see it being the video game either. All right. So that's coming up tonight. I don't know. This Tiffany girl has done nothing to win me over. I don't like the gimmick. I don't like the character. I don't know. I'm not behind it at all. Anybody feeling a different vibe than me on that one, definitely, definitely let me know out there, folks. I'm not surprised Kushida left. He will be great wherever he goes. Yeah, the obvious rumors people pop up right away and say AEW, but a lot of reports have come out saying that it looks like New Japan. I think it'll be great. I think he'll get back in there with like the Tanahashis of the world. And again, right now, when he enters back, he'll have an opportunity to fight a lot of people, step in the ring with a lot of different wrestlers. So we've seen a lot of like the unsigned guys really do wonders on touring and booking and being around. So he'll land on his feet. He'll do well. He's a great wrestler, technically, and he can fly. We just didn't get much of him. Didn't much care for the gimmick. I definitely didn't care for jacket time. But there was a little, I don't know, a blip in his NXT career where they kept talking about how aggressive he was, and he had a chip on his shoulder, and he was just kicking ass and taking names. That was really good, and if they could have kept that longer, it would have been well. But I do believe he got injured, so maybe that changed things. But you definitely had that opportunity with him. I think he's talented, but didn't like what they did with him. Didn't like him at all under this umbrella. If his contract just expires, that means he doesn't have a non-compete or no compete clause. He can go anywhere right now. Now, I don't know if this was a case of the contract actually expiring. I believe I read that he asked for his release. All right. So Saray is. Oh, that was a punt. Crowd's pretty quiet on this one. We're pretty quiet on this one. Not a whole lot happening. Tiffany dumped to the floor. I don't know. Then they show some random fan. Yeah, I do think he asked for his release. I could be wrong, but I believe that is the case. So if he did ask for his release, unless they granted it, you know, without any compete clause at all. But they generally don't do that. They kind of like when people sit around for 90 days. Oh, all right. Shockingly, Tiffany beat Saray. Anyone catch that finisher? I saw it a couple weeks ago, but it didn't look good. That one looked pretty sharp. It's like a spinning Vader bomb. Big headbutt. All right. All right. So I can pick one thing that I do like about this girl. I think her finisher is pretty good. But the rest of I don't know. I don't know. I don't like the character. All right. All right. So Braun is in the back losing his noodle. The tag team formerly known as Grizzled Young Vets are there confused. He's hearing voices. I believe it's the. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. What is happening? Okay, I got some issues with what I'm watching right now. Wait, what? Somebody want to fill me in? Melinda, good to see you. Thank you for being here tonight. Welcome back. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back in a commercial. I'm not quite sure I follow this whole Bray thing. Yes, Marius, nailed. I completely agree. Especially when they overkilled the laugh. Um, yeah, that's a lot. It's very Brayish. Um, I think it's a streaming deal. You could be very right, Melinda. Very spot on. I mean, that I thought that was going to be it before. We'll see what happens as we move forward. But yeah, tune in tomorrow. Watch live with us. We'll let you know what's up in that regard. But yeah, Wyatt 2.0. I I don't quite know what to make of it. I don't really follow what they're doing. Rick was kidnapped and chained up in the backstage area. Is that what we just saw? Like he ran to the backstage area and where his father was being captive was right there. Okay. Well, that's confusing enough. Why is it still there? Then he has uh the tablet. He says, "Let's see if I can teach this old dog new tricks." And he smashes the tablet. To which I'm asking, I thought Rick does why are they acting like he still has Rick? Is it footage from when he did have Rick? I thought Rick was home. Did he get him again? Am I the only one confused? Maybe I'm just too in a positive vibe right now and I completely missed the point on this. But anybody else can fill me in. I'm terribly confused by this cluster, you know, that thing. I'm lost. That being said, I will remind everyone out there we are back tomorrow night, Wednesday for Dynamite. There will be an interview. LJ's running on Twitch, so uh, find her. She'll be posting about it, and stay tuned. That should be a fun interview. We are going to put it up on the YouTube channel after the fact. And yeah, we're rolling along. Thursday, we come back with Williams tier list, Impact Wrestling Watch Party, Friday, the doubleheader. Saturday, again, we got Impact, a pay per view that I'm looking forward to in a big, big way. Lots of good matches, a lot of build up, a lot of storyline going into this one. And I'm personally looking forward to Josh Alexander being the actual champion and holding on to that belt for a little bit. If it's a streaming deal, would HBO Max have to test out live streaming? That's a good question. Uh, yeah, why not? Right? They're definitely going to have to. Oh, so backlash. Um, all right. So who's fighting this week? Sorry. All right. All right. Anyway, who cares? Um, yeah, I don't know. I imagine they're going to either way. So yeah, Marcus. All right, just watching a commercial for SmackDown as well. The show's rolling along. It's chaotic. It is definitely chaotic. Anyone else confused by the Braun situation? Am I alone? I can see AEW and HBO Max doing a partnership where the shows are uploaded the next day without commercials, similar to what WWE does with Hulu. Yeah, I think Tony might want something a little more streamlined, though. So I wonder if he can work that out with HBO Max. Um, but I really think he's trying to get like a little more than the delay. I think he wants to go live to air, but and stream live. But we will see. I mean, it's been rumored for so long. Oh, Oh, so Dexter and Duke are now having a chit. Oh, everyone's made up. Okay, so we're all friends again? All right. Oh, and we clip away. Wait, did I miss that? Am I alone on this one? Sanga got fired? Remind me, folks. Maybe the short-term memory's taking a hit or two. But what? Sanga got fired already? Did she say pissed off? All right. Drew Gulak Jr.'s here. Oh, Sanga's here. All right. Time to send Sanga up and put him back with Veer. Oh, now Waller's running. This show is insane. You. Oh. All right. This is how this match is starting, folks. Sanga, you dead? Yeah, man. Back elbow. All right. So we got a match. Sanga has chased Waller into the ring, and we have a match kicked off. This should be a fairly big mismatch. Why did they fire him already? Was he employed 5 weeks? What happened? Zanga is kind of looking badass though. Chucking this man. Oh, Waller's arms clearly better. The big guy raided Braun Strowman's closet. You catch that? That's funny. Nice catch, Marcus. That is awesome. I was just like, he's looking kind of badass. But now that you mention it, it does look familiar. Oh, are they still doing? Dude, they're still throwing this man. Are you watching this? Yeah, I'd hold on to the ropes too, bro. Don't let go. Never let go, Jack. A drop kick to the shin. Rude. Oh, he smacked him in the ear. You don't smack somebody in the ear. Huge shoulder block. I'm kind of confused by this. Anybody surprised that they broke these two up already? Like, really? Already? This has just been like throw back and forth, throw back and forth, throw back and forth. Big sidewalk slam. Woo! Usually, wow. Did they just Waller grabs the rope? Wow. I was like, are they really gonna job Waller after the push he's got? This is a weird booking at this time. Pretty sure he yelled namaste and then dropped a huge elbow, which I thought was the finisher. Oh, Waller rolls out. Waller rolls in. Waller's oh no. Waller slides out. Waller is about to go up in the air. Oh, reversal, pull. That wasn't a very good pull shot, guys. Holy shit. This show has not stopped moving. Shut up. First and foremost, we need to talk about something. Did that just happen? So his finisher requires him to leave the ring, dive and roll through the bottom ropes, and still hit a stunner or cutter or whatever. That is not a good finisher. It looks good that he can roll in the ring and then jump into it. Fine. It's athletic, but it's not a good finisher. Okay. Avril Lavigne is upset about Natalia. And we're getting a replay with a little bit of a package. And she is distraught. It would appear that Natalia is the latest WWE superstar to join the NXT ranks for a stint, as it seems to be with Dolph and everybody else, that it's temporary. Even though I thought Dolph could have stayed for a while. I think Dolph was a welcome addition to that show. Dead ass wrong. They like this girl. Anyone else got an opinion? Is this Cora Blue? Cora Jade? Which one is it? Oh, she ripped the picture. She doesn't want Natty's memories anymore. The big guy rated. Yeah. I have a feeling we're going back to commercial. Natty's getting ready for the match. And no, we got an entrance. Time is it? Interesting. Here comes Escobar. Legado del Fantasma. All right, so we are going to a commercial, but then we're going to get a tag team match between Legado, and they're going to be going up against the Grizzled Young Vets, or the group that used to be known as the Grizzled Young Vets. It would seem, based on the graphic, which you rarely get a graphic on a run-in, so they were obviously putting that graphic up to make sure we all understood that the name is new. Are they going to have Cora Jade? That's who it is, Cora Jade. Go over Natty? I hope not. I don't see that being the way it goes. I think she can give a good old college try and fall short. That's the way I would do it. Now, WWE at this point doesn't really care about titles or veteran status or any of it. So it's very possible that Cora Jade goes over. Not my bet, not the way I would do it, but it is very possible. Well, we're rolling along, folks. So I hope you are enjoying the show. It's been chaos since we kicked off the opening. Just checking on the fam, see where they are. Can't rely on anybody. Oh. All right. Everybody's busy. Anyway, folks, we are rolling along. NXT, I said, whether you love it or hate it, and I hate a lot of it, but it doesn't stop. It's just like go, 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 go. How many times have they had one segment bleed into the next one and just transition. And I think they're trying to create that feeling of that natural run of the mill, like that's how it would be. Like you'd walk by certain people in the hallway and it all kind of normal, but it's a lot. It goes, it does not stop. So I don't know. I'm still kind of stuck on the whole Braun Breaker thing. Where's this going? What was happening? Why was the cage at the like? Why was it in the cage in the back area? Like you think if he was going to kidnap Rick Steiner, no wonder Rick Steiner's home. Apparently home. We're not quite sure anymore, but no wonder Rick Steiner's home. He was right there the whole time. Ron could have ran down the ramp last episode and solved all of this for us, but or the episode before, sorry. But yeah, it's weird. Really weird. Your place of business was just okay with it. Like, you're right. Single kid. There you go. So, ladies and gentlemen, do keep in mind if you whether you're watching live or watching the recording, we are Wrestling for Life Network, and we just got started. We just got rolling. We're about a month and a half in at this point. Just hit over 1K views, and things are going very well for us. We're having a lot of fun. The subscribers are climbing, so thank you for your support. Thank you for your love, and remember, we're here seven. That's right, 7 days a week. Every once in a while, we might skip one, but most weeks, seven. And we will be back all the rest of this week. More to come, more news, more watch parties. Our podcast is coming back. The tier list is coming back. A walk, a wrestling. I can't get that name right ever, so I might have to change it back to what it used to be. But wrestling down memory lane, um, we're diving into Triple H, I do believe. It's going to be a good show. Looking forward to doing that with Chris. Like I said, LJ Ali on the news, and the best coverage you guys can get. You want to have fun, you want to have a good time, and just talk about the wrestling. That's what we're here for. We bring a little bit of, a little bit of knowledge, a little bit of goofiness, and all around a good time. No matter what member of the family is here on the stream, we're getting an interesting commercial. Wait. Oh, it's Roxy. Roxanne Perez, formerly known as Roxy, is a gamer girl that decided to be a wrestler. Wow, they got her batting those eyelashes. Wow. Why couldn't she come in, even if you change her name, Roxana Perez, and oh look at this blue chip prospect, won titles elsewhere. You don't have to say where, elsewhere. We're really looking forward to seeing her here. She's going to be a threat instead of coming in like this little just happy to be here like everybody else. And here she goes getting bullied. The third member of Toxic Attraction is challenging. Oh wait, she getting a partner? All right, so we're getting Roxy in action tonight. Yep, Gibson and Drake, no longer the grizzled young vets. Bruce and Vince say no. Oh, shoot. A legitimate, actual jump start. When did Legato become baby faces? I guess because nobody likes the Grizzled Young Vets. Oh, up. Wow. Some really nice tandem offense by Legato. Nice. What are we thinking, folks? We're partway through. It doesn't stop. There is no hiccup on this show. Other than the commercials, there isn't a whole lot of not moving. Am I crazy? Am I the only one that kind of feels like this is a very hyperactive show? Well, that was all right. Not bad. Little botchy. Oh. All right. Big kick out. We're rolling along. I don't know what's coming next, folks. High boot. Okay. There you go. So the newly won tag titles are on the line against Duke and Dexter. Interesting. Is there a chance that they lose it after 1 week? They went for like the clickbait, like, oh my god, Pretty Deadly won, and then they give it to the belt to someone else next week, being this week. Is that a possibility? I don't know, folks. Wow. That was an interesting move. I don't know what you call that one. Kicking out, looking for the tag. We got a hot tag. Mendoza's in. He's rolling. Big punches. Nice. It's on fire, folks. Dun, dun, dun. All right. I don't know what to call them anymore. Drake and Gibson are in control. You already have a team that's like Brooks and Dunn, Brooks and Stratton, Briggs and Stratton, Swimmy Swami. Mendoza's up. Wow. Springboard. Again, a lot of action. They just botched, but recovered really well, I think. And Drake and Gibson job out once again. And not a bad match. Not a bad match. There was a botch at the end, but they did kind of cover it up a little bit. And I guess the most important part of this is Legato is victorious. They look good. I like Legato. Oh, we're gonna get it right away. Oh, talking shit to Tony D'Angelo. So we're not waiting. The Legato is going to stay out, and Hayes will be joining us after the commercial break. And this night rolls on, folks. And like I said, it's been a sprint from the minute it started. It's a bit of chaos, like watching a bouncy ball. But if nothing else, there is a lot happening. Not all of it's great, though. Some of it really sucks. All right, get another commercial. So I will remind everybody here that we are back tomorrow. We are back Thursday. We are back Friday. We are not stopping. We'll be here on the weekend, and I can't wait for Sacrifice. Hopefully, you guys are looking forward to that too. Click the little bell so you know when we're going to pop up. We do have a couple pop up shows. So the timing and the release time might vary, but you have that little bell on. You'll know anytime we do go live or put a new video out to the folks. And also check us out on Instagram. As you can see, the handles are below, and each of us are posting frequently. Mostly the stuff that you see every single day. So, but yeah, tune in, check us out. Same as Twitter. What do you think's coming next, folks? We got Carmelo Hayes. Any prediction? Legato looked good in the earlier match. Can they maintain the momentum? Will they go over on Escobar? Escobar has been good. Or go over. Will they go over on Hayes? Escobar's been good. He's been really good. To me, he's everything that Andrade's trying to be. Proper. He's done it really well. Right attitude, that cruiserweight title run that we talked about earlier, it made sense. He was good in that role. I thought he brought a good level of respectability to that 205 title. Um, but yeah, I think, like I said, I really think this is exactly what Andrade's trying to be and hasn't been able to be. Anyway, folks, I am getting a college commercial, but other than that, we should be back with the next match. Oh, more commercials. Anyway, what else is going on in wrestling? We already talked about Kushida. Lots of rumors, lots of stories out there. There's a story about Vince wanting The Rock to wrestle a bear, whether that was true or facetious or tongue in cheek. I have no idea. Seems highly plausible at this point. It reminded me of Semi Pro. Will Ferrell fans, that one's for you. But hey, what is this? Every day. Anyway, folks, I don't know what's going on here. Killing it. That looks good. All right, we're back from the commercial. We did not go to the ring as anticipated. We are backstage with Wes Lee. Interesting. All right. Zion Quinn is here cutting into this interview. Well, there we go. the big we got some heat between Zion and Wesley. Obviously, Wesley is no longer the tag team champ. He no longer has a tag team partner, and Zion doesn't care. So we're gonna get a match. Here comes Carmelo finally. Oh, all right. So wait, what? All right, someone I don't know. This show's insane. So why does Brooks and Dunn's girl mad at her at Elektra Lopez? Anybody know what's going on in that storyline? I swear to God, we watch these every Tuesday, and I still don't know what the hell they're trying to tell me. Dun dun dun. All right. Any predictions on this match? If you're listening right now, if you're out there, let me know. Somebody say something. Um, but yeah, let me know if you have any thoughts on the possible outcome between Hayes and Escobar. This is a tough one to call, folks. Ooh. Escobar ducked in before the kick delivered, so that didn't go so well. But other than that, we're good. Trying to get a clean break. Oh, Hayes with the extra shot. Raven, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Welcome to the show tonight. As always, we are rolling along with another watch party as we do every single night, folks. We have Escobar in the ring with Carmelo Hayes. And yeah, we're just getting started here. So let us know what you think. Let us know who you've got. Let us know who you pick. I almost lost the plot there. All right, we're locking back up. Oh, back to the headlock. Huge drop kick by Escobar, and we heard. I think we're in for a good one, folks. This could be a good match. This has been an insane hour of wrestling. Big splash. Escobar in control. Hayes is down. Trick grabbing the foot. We got problems. Hayes with a springboard. Folks, the night is rolling on. Pretty deadly in the Creed brothers feud. Not quite yet. I believe they should. I was a little surprised. I mean, I just hate the storyline, right? Pretty deadly comes in the last spot, instantly jumps to the top of the chart, takes the belt. So, Creed brothers are going to be in the top of that picture for quite a while, as far as I can tell. So, it's a possibility. All right. Thank the Lord. Hello, Christopher Trademark.
Hello, KJ. How you
How's
doing, buddy? I tried to get here as soon as I could.
Not a problem, sir. I don't mind hanging out with the fam. I think we got a little bit of feedback, bro.
Oh, can you hear my background? Oh, wait, hold on. You're not connected to my headphone.
I don't want to hear myself.
I don't want to hear myself.
No, I can definitely hear myself.
Oh, hold on.
Right now, we're in picture-in-picture, folks. Yes.
Give me one.
There we go. Gotta love technology when you're trying to do a live show. But Pretty Deadly Creed Brothers feud. I don't see Pretty Deadly holding the belts for that long, and not having a feud of some kind with the Creed brothers. We'll see what happens tonight, though. Any chance they lose the belts tonight? Is that possible? But yeah. But Raven, thank you for being here. Thank you for your question, and feel free to light up the chat, folks. If you haven't been here before, we are the Wrasslin for Life Network. That was Chris Trademark. I'm KJ White, and there's a couple other members, actually 3 other members of the fam, all here all week long. And you ready to go now?
Yes, I am, sir. Sorry about that.
Good to see you.
A little bit of a rush. Yeah, no, you too. You as well. It's always a good time when you get to show up for NXT.
Right. It's been a quiet night. The fans are a little quiet. Not a lot going on in the show. Not a lot to chat about, but we're making our best through it. But I don't know how much you've caught, but since this show has started, I'm exhausted trying to keep up with the show. It has been just go the whole way through.
Well, that's what you've been saying. Like I'm usually pretty. I think the harder one of us two on NXT, and you've been saying it for the past little bit now, where it may not be interesting, you may not like it, but it's always go. There's always something happening, and you're right. It kind of kills the 2 hours pretty good.
Time flies. I just gotta grab a drink real quick, Chris.
No worries. You take a break, have a smoke, do what you gotta do. Hello. Nice to see everybody there. Pretty Deadly and the Creed brothers. Yeah, I'd be down for that. You think the whole MSK breaking up threw a little wrench into their plans, so I'm guessing they're adjusting on the fly as much as the wrestlers are. So yeah, you could definitely see them. There's a couple tag teams you could choose, but yeah, I think that would probably. The Creed brothers seem to be getting a pretty good push, so I believe I picked them to win the match. I was wrong, clearly. But yeah, so right now at least their tag division's a little. It's interesting. At least it's intriguing to see where they're gonna go. It's unexpected, and of course, you never want to have those kind of things or stories. I wasn't there. I don't know if they're true or not, but you still don't want to hear those kind of things. Everybody get along, have some fun. But yeah, obviously those things happen in the world, and it's always sad. Right now in the ring, both guys are down. I was talking and looking at the screen. Oh, there you go. Double clothesline Spanish fly. Look like a little mix of both. So who do you guys? I don't know if KJ already went over it or not, but who do you guys see taking this match? I think Carmelo. If I had to pick, don't really have a reason. Just kind of my gut, to be honest. Russian Skittle. If nice to see you, by the way. And then if WWE releases Finn Balor, I don't know why I'm reading the smaller comment down there. If WWE releases Finn Balor because of budget cuts, it will be the best and worst thing that can happen to him. I don't know. There's a lot worse things that can happen. Yes, as a wrestler, it's never good to get fired. It's never good to get released. Uh, you can clarify it as whatever the hell you want, but I think majority of the fans out there will not buy it. Just like most of the budget cuts or releases that have happened, they just don't know what to do with this man, and it's tragic. Maybe not tragic. That might be a little extreme, but it's absurd in my mind because it's just he's such a good character. He's such a good wrestler. He has the side, the alter ego, and they just fumble and drop the ball. And I think KJ said it last night, or yeah, it would have been last night. Since he got injured and he lost that belt, it's never been the same. As much as yeah, he went down to NXT and he was a badass down there for a little bit, it's still not the same. And he's just, I think the best thing personally would be for him to get released. You don't want to see that, but with somebody of his ability and his talents, I think he'll be fine. AEW, New Japan, Bullet Club, all the Elite, like GCW, he could end up anywhere. And as you see with what the guys are doing lately, the Moxleys, the Suzukis, Cardonas, Myers, Chelsea Green, like they're just showing up everywhere. Why not? Right? You can capitalize on this freedom and maybe work yourself into a deal like Suzuki or Moxley or some of these guys where you can go anywhere you want and show up anywhere you want. Now, I don't think the Demon can go with them, but I'm sure you could do some kind of variation of it if he even feels like it. I like the Demon. I liked when he'd bring it out. They just screwed it up. So yeah, the worst thing as a wrestler, I don't know, but yeah, definitely the best thing I think would be for him to get released because they have no idea what they're doing. That was a long answer. It gets me a little amped. I'm a big fan of Finn Balor, and it's sad to see it for myself. Excuse me. Who was worse in TNA, Hulk Hogan or Wes Pisco? I'm gonna go with Wes Pisco. Hulk Hogan at least brought the name, right? Regardless of what he actually did, him, Brooke, the whole Hogan name, I don't think it really matters. The fact that you had Hogan, it, they clearly didn't increase the viewership enough, if at all. But it's still you still have that Hogan name. Yeah, was some of it very hard to watch? Yes. But yeah, West Pisco. Uh, how's the show? Well, LJ, nice to see you. Great news today, you and Ali. If you haven't seen it, I'd go check it out. Another great show on the books. This match has been pretty good, pretty back and forth. I arrived a little late. By a little late, I mean 5 minutes ago. It was one of those crazy days. I just walked in the door, set up my computer, got it all set up, and never like to miss any of the wrestling. So got it going as soon as possible. But from what I've seen in this match, it's been pretty good. According to KJ, from what he passed along, it's your new theme NXT where it's just it may not be all of what you enjoy, but it's chaotic and at least something is happening. You don't tend to have any more lulls like you do with the other bigger shows, meaning SmackDown and Raw mainly. But yeah, just your chaotic, lots going on. According to KJ, I will be going back and watching the first hour, whether it's before bed or before I go to work tomorrow.
Oh, rough.
Name is more forbidden in wrestling, Jimmy Havoc or Marty Skrull?
That's a rough one. That's a rough one.
Benoit. Chris Benoit.
Ouch. We're not supposed to laugh at this topic.
Marty Skrull, I believe, has started wrestling. I think it was Germany
He
or
has. You hear what happened,
somewhere.
though?
Oh no.
So,
Actually, wait, yes.
look,
I
look,
sent
he's
you
not.
a
Oh,
thing
look.
about that. Didn't somebody just drop
Oh,
out of a match because Marty Scurll and somebody
yes.
else? Oh, what was that for? I should
Lucha
have a
House
better
Party
memory.
dude.
Sorry. It wasn't not Kalisto, the other one. Not Grand Metalik. Starts with a D, I think.
uh, it'll come
Oh,
back.
all I can think of is Dodaro, and I know it's not that.
No, it's the cheetah guy. Uh, uh,
Oh,
Len Severato. I didn't say it right.
yes, Dorado.
Dorado.
Yes, there you go. See, that's what I was thinking of.
There you
Yeah,
go.
because apparently Skrull and the other guy both have had issues, like similar issues. So he was like,
Yeah,
I want no part of this, and left.
yeah. No, but the thing is, Jimmy Havoc is a figment of everyone's imagination at this point, as far as I know. Now, people have still taken a
Well,
chance.
sorry.
No, I want to hear it.
A
I
little
want to hear
amped
it.
up. Amped up since I got on. No, I just haven't heard anything of Havoc since like everything happened, and then I haven't seen nothing. Maybe I'm
No,
wrong.
and absolutely for good reason. Now, Marty, I think some people have given Marty a bit of the benefit of the doubt, and I do think like I'm not. Before I say this sentence, I'm not condoning it. I'm just saying how the world works. It's not my opinion. Please don't write hate letters. What I'm saying is because Marty Scurll is as talented as Marty is, if he was Jimmy Havoc level, he'd be poof, gone. But some promoters are taking the chance to book a Marty Scurll because, you know, for a booker, Marty's a
The
good
name,
guy, is a good name, and he's talented.
the name,
Uh,
the gimmick.
prior to, yeah. Grimes is here, by the way. Oh, spring break in 2 weeks. Break end? Spring
It
break
sounded like
end?
it said spring end. The end of spring break, I guess.
Yeah, spring break end.
Oh, yeah, see? So maybe Solo not go up, and he is going to be involved in this.
Solo.
Three way.
Yeah, that's where we're getting. Yeah, Solo says I got next.
No, I think it ends up a three-way. Solo loses, and then maybe he comes up.
All the fans with the one finger up. Solo, day one Solo. Anyone with me here on this one?
I get it. Yeah, ha 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 ha. They start chanting bloodline.
Right? Conspiracy theory, Lance
Join
Archer
the
and
fam.
Luchasaurus are brothers. Good one. I don't believe that's accurate,
Never thought of that.
but no.
Maybe in
Bro,
kayfabe.
when the Walmart Great Khali debuted on Dynamite, I popped. Yeah, I don't think many people actually did pop. It was probably the worst. It was
Sing.
probably it's probably the worst part of the show. Lunch Dorito. I like it. Oh wait,
I was confused there for a second.
but all
No,
this
and even Tony came out and apologized to everybody, right? So even he realized, oops, I boo-booed.
oh, boo boo. What is this, bro?
He's on the hunt, bro. See, this is what they should have did the week of Rick Steiner getting kidnapped.
Yes, but did you see? You weren't here earlier, so I'm going to spoil it a bit for you. The cage that Rick was in the backstage area, like 20 feet away from where Braun was last week, 2 weeks ago. He could have ran to the
Was it in
back
like
and
Gorilla?
saved his dad. What?
Was it in like Gorilla? That's pretty close to Gorilla.
Yeah, like he ran out through the back of the stage.
Oh, creepy.
Well, and plus, hey, all the screens lit up with his face, with Gacy's face, and he did the Bray Wyatt laugh. What do you want from me?
Oh, this is so horror movies? Wow.
They're giving us
That was
something
real cinematic.
super cinematic.
No, I
But
said that last week. They screwed it up. Yeah.
Dude, they run to the back area of the venue, and there's a cage still there. They didn't get rid of it. There's no crime scene tape around it. No, just there. Just like it's a normal thing. Oh, Rick was in there. They let him out. What? No wonder
It's for
he's
the
home.
tours that come through.
Right? Like you kidnapped him and stayed? Wait, that doesn't make any sense. You didn't have a getaway plan?
No, at least like put him in the boiler room. Put him like in the shield staircase that they used to hide in, like just somewhere that's not right there.
It's just so funny.
Like
man.
all mankind. Throw him in the boiler room. Throw him somewhere like
right.
Oh, not right there.
I once high fived.
No, I said it last week.
At hand. Right on.
Cool.
What's better?
I don't even know what to say to that. Like,
right? All in or NXT Takeover New Orleans? All in.
I'm gonna go all in because I can remember more of it at this moment.
Yeah, fair enough.
If I did some research, I may be able to change my answer, but more of a heel.
Do-rag Vince.
Do-rag
sure.
Duh.
For sure. That was ridiculous.
Yeah, sorry. Got distracted with the questions there, which are great. Keep them coming.
He would have got canceled.
No, when they first kidnapped Rick, instead of showing up, okay, you show up next week and say he's home or whatever. But you do some social media, you do some reels, you do videos, something that explained how it went from point A to point B. And like in this world of where they go, social media ruins everything, you could have used your social media perfectly. Like it could have been so easy to do it all like Instagram or like just have Braun Breaker's personal phone or something, like doing the videos, like right? Oh, now he has 1 million more views or like followers and stuff just because of that. But instead you got this cheesy, but that was pretty cool though. So it's picking up for me.
Well, so Braun's in the ring freaking out, and then he's got Gacy's face all over the arena on the screens. That's everywhere, cool. And it's just doing the Bray Wyatt laugh nonstop. Then he runs to the back. Oh, by the way, grizzled young vets are not the grizzled young vets anymore. It's true.
What are they? Are they still tag team?
No, they're still tag team. They are now Drake and Gibson.
No name. No.
What
was wrong with?
Just they announced them in as now coming to the ring, Drake and Gibson, and they came out for a run-in in the previous promo, and you never get a graphic for somebody doing a run-in, right? Like they're fighting in the aisleway, and you get a graphic saying Drake and Gibson, so you knew who they were. It was like, oh, weird.
That's insane. Why? Like,
they're on this.
They are legit.
Lost it.
It's like they're going. This might be conspiracy theory. This might be a little too far. Maybe I'm just thinking too much into this. But hear me out for a second.
I'm just in the right mood to hear you out, bro.
Like how much? Like, did he all of a sudden like start hating Triple H or something? Because it seems like he is erasing every single detail of Triple H's creation, from the names to the damn colors, everything.
To the damn colors.
They've screwed like almost everybody that's gone up, with the exception of a few great people that probably would have made it anyways. They've screwed up almost everybody they've called up. Anybody he's touched.
Natty is here.
Whoa.
My imagination, or did Cora Jade not get an entrance?
I
SummerSlam,
may have been
July
talking.
30th. What?
I may have been talking, but I did not see an entrance for Cora Jade, which is
Interesting. It's going to be a roll-up win for Cora.
oh, it's not Cora. That's why it's Tatum Paxley.
Oh,
That's
Tatum
right. I seen that
Paxton.
earlier.
Sorry. She was arguing with Cora.
Cor-
My bad.
Yes, I don't think that's official yet. I
Did they
seen that
purposely-
earlier. That's
Yeah. You were saying?
I guess that's why the no entrance, and I'm guessing Cora's coming out. Maybe
Probably.
Natty
They found a girl that looks very
huge cheer.
Cora-ish.
No, and do you know what I think threw us off was when we started talking about it. When I think we both looked at the screen, Natty was carrying the Cora hat.
Well, no, but when they first
I
showed the
guess we
ring,
just-
and I looked up like quickly away from the monitor, I looked over, and then I'm like, "Oh, Cora," and I looked back. But when upon further looking, but when I first looked, she looks like Cora when she was in the dark lighting.
yeah.
Listen,
Well,
I'm not the
short, brunette, skinny.
Top
Right,
5
it's not
worst
like you-
wrestlers in history. 5, Marco Stunt. 4, Relic. 3, Garrett Bischoff. Oh, I did read that right. 5, Chavo Guerrero. How is Chavo on that list? 1, Pisco. Wes Pisco. Who's the other dude? You missed one. Who I like to call out as much as I can.
I'm gonna say Great Khali.
Great Khali's up there. No, who's the Canadian guy, independent guy? The one with like hepatitis. He recently was charged for stabbing the ref. He was on my countdown list, completely blanked. What's his name? One of the fans will fill me in on this one. But that guy's the worst wrestler on the planet. Period. Hannibal. I got it. Came back to me. Thought I had to go from my short-term memory to my long-term before I could pull it back out. Hannibal, he is awful, bro. And I mean, last year he was charged with basically almost pretty much stabbing a man to death, right? Like a referee.
Why can I not remember this whatsoever?
Google that shit. He's Canadian. It's embarrassing.
I'm gonna have to. That's
He's
a story.
insane.
I'm usually.
He pays people to go on his podcast, and he knows nothing about wrestling. It's the funniest shit ever. Like he doesn't even know doesn't know anything about the people that are on that show up and are on his podcast.
He just wings it.
Oh my God, there's a long list of people that don't have anything good to say about this gentleman. I don't know him personally. I mean, he's from my neck of the woods, but at the end of the day, everything I read about this guy is a shit show. He's apparently got Hep C, but his gimmick is making everyone else bleed. And I guess he wasn't getting the ref. I think it was a ref. The referee was supposed to give himself the slice and didn't do it well. So he took over and apparently was a bit aggressive. And the man ended up losing 26 pints of blood. Sounds accurate. It was something ridiculous, but the guy bled out, and they saved him. They saved the baby. We're good.
I've probably right now I do not recall this at all. Usually I'm all over those kind of stories. That's nuts.
This match is still going. I'm disappointed. Why is it still going?
Some New Jack stuff.
Yeah, it's really on that level. And again, he everything just promotes. You should look him up. He's a shit show. Name 2 wrestlers you thought at first were boring as hell. Oh, you know what? I won't say boring as hell, but I'll be honest. When I first saw Ciampa, and I remember I'm almost positive I was watching it with you at the time. I was like, "Who? This guy's are like meh." I didn't really care for the match, and I didn't really care for him. And then a couple months later, I'm like, "Coolest dude ever."
I like his beard. One actually for me, and it's on that same like kind of going the same way as you is Gargano.
Johnny, eh? I thought Johnny
I just
got
thought he
worse
was
as he
just
went.
plain.
What?
I thought he got better, and then like near the end, it got silly with the whole whatever, the Dexter
Mm-hmm.
and the Indy and the whole group of them. But before
Mm-hmm.
that, excuse me. Before that though, like when he first came in, I was like, eh. But then like as he went, the matches he had, especially the one I
Sharpshooter,
seen live,
sharpshooter,
it's
sharpshooter.
over.
You were saying, sir.
Um, yeah, it was because I started seeing his match. I seen the one match live, and then that changed. Like kind of by that point, it was like that was the 2 to 3 falls. So he was like peak there, and it was awesome. But when he first came in, not so much.
No, I'm trying to think of another one. That's a good question, Russian. Yeah, that's
And
a
then
second one that was boring as hell at first.
boring as hell at first.
Well, no, who
Alexa,
sucked? Alexa Bliss, good one.
like, sorry, I don't know to cut you off there, but it just popped in. It was just
Yeah.
until she started doing like she got to the main roster and like you saw her in a couple really good feuds and stuff. Like before that though, like the whole like NXT, I don't even really remember her in, to be honest.
She had some good matches. So no, I see what you're saying though, and definitely a good point. I was gonna say, you know who I really didn't like when he first started? I didn't well, and a lot of people make fun of the look now, but he ends up becoming one of the best ever. Is I hated John Cena. I was like, what is this dude? Like the tight short shorts and the weird spiky hair and the whole
Oh,
ruthless
ruthless
aggression.
aggression,
Everyone's like,
John
this
Cena.
guy's crazy, and I'm like, I didn't. I had no interest in him at all.
No, and then all of a sudden he started coming out with the chain,
And then,
and he
yeah, and
changed
then
it
he
up a
did
little
that.
bit. But no, when he was just kind of that jacked guy, right? And short shorts.
In short shorts. And Gable's a
He
good
was
example, bud.
intense.
We're still arguing. The jury's still out, but there's a great example. Shorty G sucked.
Actually, oh, that's just a name to fail for one. Two, stop licking me. Yeah, that's just a
Jesus, bro,
horrible
not on the screen, man.
name to.
Gonna get us banned
I'm
saying
home
shit like that.
alone. Yeah, no, that wasn't even. It's my cat, and it was my arm.
All right, let's get back to the wrestling, sir. I don't care. What
Yes, you just threw me right off. I kept going. You had to comment, make it all weird.
I think you're
Awkward.
just digging a deeper
No,
hole.
Gable's a good one. Don't get me started on Giant Gonzalez. Yeah, he's right there with Great Khali for me.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't enjoy Great Khali at all. That was he had his point, but like it was just he was so uncoordinated. It was so bad.
Oh, even when he threw a punch, it looked awkward.
It just looked like he was gonna fall over.
Yeah, like his feet just like didn't they turned out, and I was a lot. He looked like a giraffe.
Like I think I could
wrestle.
walk on. Yeah, a giraffe. I was gonna say I think I could walk on stilts more coordinated than he could walk with his own legs.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, actually those two might be on my top 5 worst list.
I mean, Giant Gonzalez just for the suit alone. Like seriously.
Oh, that suit, yeah.
The suit was a lot.
I don't
It was
know who let him
aggressive.
walk. I don't know who let him walk out the door or through the curtain with that on, but like, did nobody go? Wait a second, put a coat on, do something.
How do I look? Oh,
he's 8 feet tall. Let him go. Let him go.
Wait. We forgot the little fur patch between your legs. Can we put that in there before you get out there? We're good. We're okay.
Oh,
Let us get the glue gun.
But they did. If I remember correctly, they did that, and maybe you can like. They did that because he was so out of shape. Like he wasn't in any kind of shape, so they put a suit on him that. made him look like he was in shape.
Yeah, I think he was very just. He was a bit of a big stick figure, right? Like there wasn't much to him. So, but
Yeah.
yeah, no, I think it was to make him more imposing, right? Make him look like goddamn Sasquatch.
No, it looked like
Mid
science class.
Gargano. Oh, Jake Hager looked like he could barely stand on Dynamite. Hager's another boring guy, but he's still boring to me.
He had his moment, and he had the fans, and they screwed it up, and he eventually got released. But yeah, no, I don't know. He's just kind of a bodyguard. I don't know what you necessarily call him for Jericho this whole time, but I don't
Yeah.
know. He just seems like one of those guys that's just happy to be there.
Yeah.
You don't really get much extra out of him.
No. He serves his purpose. He's doing his thing. I don't know if he'll ever break free from that. We'll see. Maybe all this time rubbing elbows with a lot of these big names helps him refine it. It's just weird. You think he's like, what is he, like a 15-year veteran at this point?
That would be 2000.
Is there something happening with NXT?
Yes,
What? What were you going to say?
somewhere in that range.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Do you know what's funny though?
Nathan
I don't know if funny is the
Frazier.
right word, but that doesn't sound like. Does that sound British?
What I was gonna say though is there something happening in NXT UK? Like, are they slowly dissolving that brand? Are they going through a big transition? Like, we've seen a lot of NXT UK start to shift.
Well, yeah, and I think you may have brought that up before. I don't know. Now it's been like 3 weeks in a row because we don't usually do the NXT UK, but I keep hearing good reviews on the last like handful of shows.
Yeah. So any fan out there that watched NXT UK lately, let us know if it's how it's been.
But yeah, I don't know because yeah, to your point, you've seen a handful like before. Yeah, you get the odd guy, but like nothing, not this many.
Hager is making that easy money. Absolutely. When was the last time Hager took a legit bump?
Mhm.
It's been a minute, all right? Like, he's probably the dollar per bump. He's doing pretty well for life right now.
No, 100%, right? You just
Oh my dude, I can't. This show is just insanity. It goes from being like an 80s horror movie to like an episode of Saved by the Bell to like an after school special to it's all over the goddamn map, man.
okay, but at some point, okay, and I know I've said it before, and I think you gave me a funny look for it, where like I don't mind Dexter being in this storyline, but they like he's still sitting there silent, he still has his gloves on, and he's still kind of.
And the
But I
joke
think they're
was
gonna push it
the
too
joke was
far.
all right, right? Duke gets in shit for not being a good communicator with his partner. But ching, we get it. But I
Yes.
don't know, this whole like co-ed locker room thing they got going on, like it's such a weird vibe.
Well, that's what I mean. I think they're gonna push it too far, and I think Dexter's a cool character. I liked him when like he seems like a badass, and even now like where he doesn't say anything and he's still keeping
Yeah,
to
but
it.
they turned him
But
into
like
Lurch,
I
bro.
want to see him. Yeah, and I want him to be more like I can't think of a
You
name
want
right
him
now,
to be more like
but
Michael Myers, and they
more
turned
like
him into Lurch.
there you go.
There you go.
Yeah,
For the younger folks in the
I
room,
still
Lurch was basically Frankenstein. And if you don't know who Frankenstein is, go watch Hotel Transylvania. You're good.
so like I hope they
Is
can
he even
kind
in
of
that?
keep
I
that
don't know.
Dexter in that. I don't.
I just wanted him to kind of be a heel, like really be a heel, and then really dig into this. He's creepy and weird, but not like ha ha creepy weird. Like, not the guy that you're like, look at the weirdo looking out the window. What is he staring at? No, you want him to be like, holy shit, don't sit next to him on the bus. That's what I wanted.
Yeah, you might rip your heart out and show you it.
Right? But it just went weird, and like even before with the storylines with Gargano, the storylines with Christ, who's the other one that Carmelo Hayes, Grimes, they turned them all into silly scary. All right, they were all they were all an earnest movie. I don't know what's the equivalent to what's a young person's earnest movie. Would that be like Mendia at this point?
Nowadays, I don't ask me.
All right, there we go. We established that.
We'll have to wait for the we'll have to wait for the youngins to come back.
What finisher is better, the Rainmaker or the? All right, that's not nice.
Well, let's go Rainmaker.
Let's go Rainmaker. Does that say Stunner? Every NXT UK wrestler gimmick is punching people.
No.
All right.
Disagree with you there, Russian. Like, yes, they do. That style is a lot more brawling than necessarily what you get like tonight. That's just kind of the English or the UK style. Like, look at William Regal would be a good example of it.
Oh,
but you have some guys there like Tyler Bates and some other people that can go, and they're good in the ring, and it's not always brawling, but yes, they are more brawler heavy.
Is his finisher a flying forearm? Well, that's kind of shite. But speaking of, sorry, I just had a light bulb moment. But if you haven't seen it yet, go look up Jeff Hardy's match from Dark this week. Dude just ate shit. It was a really good botch. Yeah, they were in like an 8-man tag. And he went to do like the hop up to the top, right? So like the no hands middle rope, top rope. And he missed the middle rope and kind of just smashed his face on the turnbuckle. Like it was just whoop. I was like, that's a good one.
Does he ever do that? Like, so he was doing like the Grand Metalik or where they drop down and then go back up?
He would do the just the step up.
Oh,
1 foot, 2 foot into the whisper in the wind, right?
Step.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Whoop. You know when you miss the first stare, you just eat shit.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
I believe you. Oh, Jesus. She is. Wait, why are you talking like that? Why are you yelling? Doesn't that feel heelish? Like it's a heel? Wow, we're already looking past the Cora Jade. This is interesting. I don't know why, bro, but I never realized she was that big until she stood next to Nadia. I was like, holy shit.
No, sorry. Yeah, we got a little quiet there watching that. You know what?
No, that's her fault.
I'm down.
Yeah, no, I'm down. That. But they both are in other rivalries right now, so it's kind of like looking past them. A little premature.
I'd agree. I'd agree. Right, like you said, just stepping right over who you're fighting at the moment, but
that's how this show is kind of become. Like a lot of just and like randomly like bumping into different people, and like everything is just like the opening segment was so weird because you had this promo, like Pretty Deadly comes out, and then another, the no longer grizzled young vets come out, and then out of nowhere they get jumped by Legato, and then Pretty Deadly just rolls out and leaves, and then for no reason, Braun Breaker comes in through the crowd like he's Wardlow, and as far as I know, he was allowed in the door like everybody else. There was no ban on. Did I miss the ban on? I don't know what the hell happened, man. He come walking in through the crowd, flips in, gets in, yells a little. Gacy shows up on the screen. He goes in the back, and we're like, holy shit, that's all before the first commercial.
That's exciting, man.
Yeah, no. It's not a lot of what. See, this is the conundrum that's happening with NXT is it's good from an I don't know. Some people are going to argue it's not entertaining, but it's like a car wreck. Like it's entertaining. I'm watching this like, what the is happening now? Like, all right, okay. I still don't get the Gacy thing totally.
Now I'm going to say something.
Uh-oh.
And I'm going to compare something here, and I think I'm going to get a funny look from you and maybe some others in the chat. But
you're freaking people out right now with your lead.
No, you're so you keep saying like there's a lot going on. It's so chaotic, and now I missed this episode and some of last episode. So like I've missed the last. No, not last week. I missed Dynamite last week, not NXT. Anyways.
Hi.
There's always something going on. It's always chaotic. Every segment has something going on.
Yes.
We complain about that on Raw and SmackDown
because
happening. They don't seem to have that going on.
They don't. It's not seen.
But, and we've brought it up before, and this is where I think I'm getting a funny look. The Attitude Era used to have like every segment, whether it was entertainment, there was some bullshit segments that like you would roll your eyes at, or just like go get a drink.
But there was entire shows like that back. Entire shows that were just nonsensical, like and everything. Like you couldn't even get through a match. Oh, we're going to the back again.
Right. So maybe they're onto something here.
Yeah. No,
once they get their stories down maybe a little better.
Yeah.
And it's obviously not to that level. They don't have Stone Cold. They don't have The Rock, Triple A. Like, they don't have Trish Stratus.
It's developmental, but I get what you're saying for sure, right? Like, I mean, with that being said, if that's, I almost feel like there's a happy medium in there, but at the same time, I think if Raw was like kind of 3 hours, we'd probably pass out just from being exhausted. But if there was more segments that were a little bit energized, like I said, not all of it makes sense. Like, why is the cage in the backstage area? That's the weirdest shit. That is the laziest nonsense ever. You didn't have the ball. You kidnapped a man and stayed where you kidnapped him. Whenever has that happened? Who stays at the place that they got him? They didn't even have the balls to go to the basement like you said. No, they just had a cage in the backstage area, and it's still there. Why did nobody get rid of that cage? Who's next to get in the cage? Is the cage always there? But anyway,
that's from War Games.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's what it was too. Good point. Still dumb.
Just thought of that. So that's not going anywhere. That's not going nowhere.
No, it's not going nowhere. So, who is this blonde lady? Jackets gets chucked 20 feet. Shut up.
He hurt internal injuries. He got caught by 25 people.
He did a glorified stage dive, and he's got internal injuries. What, did he land on sharp palms? What are we talking about right
something
now?
Did something go in? Never, I'm not going there.
Hey. Pop.
No, that's probably one of the softest bumps he's taken all week. Like,
this is a show where we're watching people go through tables and get decked with chairs and do all these death-defying stunts. And that is going to keep him out for at least a month. This is also known as your release is coming. It was nice knowing you, Jackets. Enjoy New Japan all over again. You won't be missed, though.
Mandy Rose.
Yeah.
And Toxic Attraction. What?
Yeah, JCJ is fighting Roxy. But
okay,
Roxanne Perez.
Yes.
Now, see, I'm not bitching or complaining at the least, not a little bit. There's no anything from me on this one because it makes sense. You signed her from another company. She was Roxy in another company. You brought her into your company, licensing, blah, 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 blah. I get it. I'm good. I'm good with this one. That makes sense. But if you call her up to the main roster in 2 months and change her to something else, then I got an issue. Right? If she goes to Rosie, no, they're like, no, we already had a Rosie. She's so little.
She's tiny.
It's the third girl in a row that's been in that corner that looks like Cora Jade. Just saying.
She's tiny. But
That's
yeah.
3 women in a row, like outfit and such, when they were like when the lights were down, you were like, that could be Cora Jade.
Read the next comment there, KJ.
Henry, welcome to the show, buddy. Good to see you. Just me or no, I feel like there's going to be a tag match, Vince and Theory, Finn Balor with Pat McAfee at Backlash or something.
No. Hey, but it's Vince. And look, he looks like he's still in good shape. He's almost 80 though. Like, I don't like. Oh boy. I wouldn't put it past him.
But that, like, did you see that stunner? Should that not just be like that's how it ends? Austin sails off to the sun, or he rides off on his ATV into the sunset. No, Vince just takes, that's it. He's done.
But I do agree. His last move or thing should be a stunner in the ring. Agreed.
It took him 11 minutes to kick that football into McAfee the other night. 11 minutes to tap that football. He looked like Happy Gilmore. Tap, tap, tappy. Like, are you kidding me? Just boot it, bro. Let's go. But he's old as shit.
It's all in the hips. It's all in the hips. Big boot. I guess little boot because she's tiny. What's up, Rally?
All right, folks. Thank you for tuning in tonight. I hope you're enjoying the show. If you haven't liked or subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? We are the Wrasslin for Life Network. We are here every day.
Oh, no.
Ali and LJ, what the?
And they're going to have lose on a roll-up.
Wendy Chu is getting time with the champ. No, we almost. Oh. Why did you not you already had her rolled up? That seemed like counterintuitive. She rolled her up and then went, oops, and then rolled her up again with a little more force. Well, Roxy with her big debut W. I don't count level up.
Congratulations, Rock.
What?
Congrats to Roxy, but that was awful. They just won the belt, and you're making them lose already. I don't care that it was a singles match. It's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. Oh, look. They put a boot on his car.
You're not allowed to leave.
And a
And
dead
fish.
fish.
No, see if you're smart, you hide it like somewhere under the car or in the wheel, or
That guy
you
doesn't know
get
how to do a
clever
trick at
about it.
all. I don't know.
Just put it on the front. Well,
That's not just a Canadian thing, is it? The whole fish in the car trick. It's even worse if you
clearly.
put it in someone's air vent in their house. It's even meaner, especially if it's winter.
Oh, that is a good one.
Yeah, you're
That
not
you
supposed to
use
put
all over the house, no matter
the
what
fish
you
on the
do.
windshield. So shit is getting like legit real. We have kidnappings. We have like death threats. We have the mob is involved now. Like they literally referenced last week. Like he said to AJ or my new buddy AJ, let's go. You know, what are you doing for dinner? Oh, my dad's hooking us up. Like they referenced the dude, right? Like that. That is
Oh,
crazy to
yeah,
me,
that is correct.
right? That's
And I
crazy to
said that
me.
right away. I'm shocked. I'm shocked by them associating with that. But
Yeah,
they seem like they're trying a different format than what was happening previously or what is happening on the other two shows. I
Yeah.
don't know if it's SmackDown's 2 hours, so I don't know. You could do it. It's so weird how you can do it here, but you can't do it up there or some like.
It really don't make any sense. Did you see Kushita's release? His contract is finished. He's good. I remember him being cruiserweight champ, NXT, maybe AEW, AAA for him. No non-compete. He goes straight away. So yeah, I wasn't sure earlier. Someone mentioned that he might not have a non-compete. So if that's the case, which good for him, but so he refused to re-sign. He wasn't. Is that what I'm gathering? But yeah, I mean, Kushida's not happy. You can understand why he's not happy. His tag team partner was Jackets. That alone is a problem. But yeah, I think Kushida's going to do good. I think the rumor is he's heading towards New Japan, and I think we're looking forward to it.
Oh, I definitely am. He was good there. Now he wasn't your. I think other people have passed him, and that may have been why he came over to North America and tried to make himself a big star here as well as
Mhm.
there. But yeah, it seems like he's going to go back. But hey, while he's in North America, I wouldn't mind him stopping at an AEW, GCW.
Yes,
But
right.
yeah,
I mean,
I think it's more likely he shows up in New Japan.
yeah, but even I mean the New
I'll
Japan
go.
shows, like we just watched the window. Like for those who don't know, who haven't tuned in before, like we literally did a watch party for New Japan Windy City Riot this weekend because we like to cover as many shows as we possibly can, and we cover all the main shows all week long. But I mean, you see those type of shows where you could get technically, I think him going back into that world. Coming out of the WWE, he has a little more like he's free and they're excited again about him. So maybe you do get someone like him and Suzuki or him and imagine him and Joe, but like the real Kushida, the one that we got for like 2 weeks one time, where he was just pissed off and he didn't wear a bubble vest.
No, the perfect example would be Kenta. What's his name? Yeah.
Ibushi?
No.
Oh.
Oh, my mind went blank as right as I said it. He
Ishii?
came from New Japan and then went back to New Japan.
Oh, that guy.
He got hurt. He got hurt a bunch of times. He won the belt when he went back. I think off Moxley or
What, Lance Archer?
no. Hold on 1 second. I know who I'm
Tanahashi?
thinking of. I can't remember.
Oh, are you thinking
No.
of
Why does Kent?
I know what you're thinking. I know who it is. So we're getting triple threat.
I didn't really. A lot of kicks.
Oh, by the way, we have to make a correction. We don't want to report the wrong stuff. It's spring breaking. Like we're wrestling, they're breaking.
Kenta. I was right. What was his name here, though? What did he change his name to when he was here?
It's what's his
I
face?
cannot remember.
He made that one random appearance on AEW the one night, and it never went anywhere. Oh my God, they're totally Eurovision.
Itami.
Yes, Hideo.
Hideo Itami.
Hideo.
Itami.
It's so funny blanking out, dude.
Man. I had to look it up. It was going to bug me because I knew who I was talking about. Kenta is the name he goes by now.
There, I'm in.
But I couldn't remember the WWE name.
I'm in for that, Marcus.
No, but he was a good one.
There we go. Marcus had it. Roxy, second match WWE. She was on NXT Level Up last Friday. We stayed on. After watching,
we watched it.
We stayed and watched Rally Sport live. So she does.
Rampage was on.
Yes. Roxanne Perez is her new name. And for those who don't know, the Grizzled Young Vets are no longer the Grizzled Young Vets either. Things will be changing by the minute. Kushida Danielson, I agree. Really looking forward to Impact Rebellion on Saturday. Did I call it Sacrifice earlier tonight? If I did, you can laugh at me. Probably did twice, actually. On Saturday, so many good matches. Can't wait. I can't wait. Thursday night, we'll be doing the go-home show. LJ will be here. Chris should be here. It's going to be a good night. We'll do the go-home show on Thursday. And then, we hit Rebellion, and I'm looking forward to Josh Alexander winning this belt and actually being the guy. He's deserved it. I can't wait. I'm a big fan. I'm looking forward to that amongst other things, but that's my piece de resistance. Did I put him to sleep? Are you frozen or broken?
Yeah, unless they throw another swerve at you or they continue it again. They keep continuing it.
The technical difficulties are actually making that's kind of funny. So you were glitching, so it was funny. You looked frozen.
Man, a little bit of both. I don't know. I plugged my charger in, and apparently that screwed up my Wi-Fi.
Josh versus Moose. That'll be good.
Yeah, I'm glitchy, but I don't know. Write it out.
Yeah, tune in Saturday night, folks. We will be here for the show. We're looking forward to it. It's a big card.
Yeah, no, it is definitely delayed. I don't know what the hell just happened.
Yeah, no, this is really funny because I said a bunch of stuff and then you didn't say anything at all. So I was like, shit. But
yeah,
let me see. Oh. All right. Give him a minute. Josh versus Moose. All right. What are Grizzled Young Vets called now, KJ? I thought you were saying what are Grizzled Young Vets, KJ. That would have been even better. They're just going by their names, Drake and Gibson. Sounds like an old gun company. Oh. Dexter in charge, by the way, right now. I don't know. True or false, ladies and gentlemen, Pretty Deadly seem like a tag team that Bruce and Vince would be in love with. They just have all that vibe where they're like, yeah, that's good shit. This is good. Oh, I lost my brother. I'm just kidding. But yeah, no. Oh, he's giving them a thumbs up. Duke gives it back. We got thumbs up. I didn't need that lid anyway. So Duke and Dexter are trying to get on the same page. A little ode to Johnny Gargano or Orange Cassidy. We're not sure. So many name changes. Geez, even Jimmy Smith can't keep keep up calling him Theory, Austin Theory on Raw, and he forgot. Okay, well, I mean that's so hard for an announcer. Like that's brutal. That's a tough spot to be in. It's almost better that you outright change their name. Guess who's back? Back again.
Back again.
All right. So their names are now they are just Givets? Guess? Givets? Anyway.
Now are they
gimmicks? No.
No, it's not even the announcer's fault. What do you want him to do?
No. That's just muscle memory, bro. It is though, right? Like you say the same shit over and over, and then all of a sudden they switch it, right? Like I don't care. It takes a pro to not call Walter Gunther or call Gunther Walter, vice versa, whatever. Especially when the fans are still chanting Walter. You're sitting there and all you're hearing is Walter, Walter, and you got to be like Gunther hits him again. It's got Gunther just like written on the screen in bold, right? Like Gunther.
Exclamation point. No, that's even for like the announcers, the fans, it's so hard to keep track of.
Wow. This we're gonna call this the stoner moment of the night, by the way. So we read this comment, and we're experts. You know, we come on here and talk about wrestling all the time. This was obviously Grizzled Young. Yeah, there we go.
I had no idea.
The pair of geniuses stuck their head together and went, Jeevits? Oh, sometimes I just wonder why. Yeah, that's
blooper reel. Here we go.
Right? We're both completely. What is he trying to say? This man's is crazy. Nope, we're dumb. It's
just
okay.
Moved on. Just moved on.
Listen, when we do something good, we celebrate it. When we do something funny, we're gonna laugh at it. So
no, thank you for clearing that up, Raleigh.
Yeah, thanks, Raleigh Sport.
Clearly, it just
every once in a while you need spoon fed, bro. It's okay. It happens. I brought up the topic. Like I was the one that brought up the Grizzled Young Vets.
Oh, that's hilarious.
All right, we're back, and Dexter and Duke are still in control. I don't know how we ended up with this tag team, but interesting.
It's like, what movie is it there? Not Bad Parents. I can't remember off the top of my head.
All right. We'll
anyways, let's move on to
Worst thing in wrestling in 2022 is the wedding from Raw last night. It was awful and so bad. Yeah, it was one of the worst things I've seen in more than just 2022. That really does take the cake on that was a rough situation. It was the most who gives a shit wedding in the history of wrestling.
And it was a double wedding, the first double wedding in wrestling history, and they completely shit the bed. They had it like I said, that's the first time it's ever been done. That alone gets you a little bit more intrigued just because it's the first of its kind. People love that shit. But then to turn around and give you no payoff, to give you the same thing that we've seen for weeks now, just these four chasing each other for the belt.
Goof. Complete and utter goof. That they look ridiculous. They're acting ridiculous. I mean, listen, if I'm going to give some point, Tozawa and Tamina actually have some funny chemistry. Dana and Reggie are no. Not good. Not good. They're really hard to kind of absorb. But Tozawa, Tamina, maybe. But the whole wedding, I mean, it looked like it was setting up. Like, why did you have R-Truth scoping things out and being all devious to just marry them? That was his big plot. He didn't try to win the belt?
Yeah, to be the
No. Why was he
no.
there then?
He ended up the hero, I guess, because he.
It was
Yeah,
shit.
I was upset before the show because you were saying R-Truth's going to try and win the belt. And I'm like, that's a horrible swerve. That's shit. That shouldn't be it. There needs to be more.
It
And
would
then
have
we
been
didn't
better
even
than
get
what you
that.
got. What?
100%.
Yeah. Oh shoot.
100%.
Duke is rolling off this hot tag, and all of a sudden Duke's a babyface. It's the weirdest show.
No
There's a Duke chick.
payoff, and it was a waste of time.
It was the
And Duke
biggest.
was a bad guy 2 weeks ago.
Yes, Duke has been a bad guy. Yes. Ciampa from NXT 2.0 champ to wrestling Cedric Alexander on main event last night. Wow. Oh dear. I'm scared for Ciampa. Be scared for Ciampa. It is bad times for Ciampa.
No.
This is one of your most revered competitors in your NXT brand ever. That has to account for something. Vince might look at him and say he's too small, or he's too this, or he's his beard brown. Get that gray stripe back, bro.
Too old.
But at the end of the day, this guy was revered by the fans. So just smart business says, bring him up and let the fans ooze over him. Do it. Be the Tony Khan for once. You know, sometimes Tony Khan just takes a big old scoop of exactly what everyone wants, whether it makes sense or not, and hands it up on a platter for everybody, and everybody rejoices and jumps for joy. And on many nights, they forget that the rest of the show is complete shit, but they got a big moment, and good job, Tony. Vince needs to do a little more of that. Just a little. Right? But at the end of the day, man, Ciampa has been booted all the way around. The nonchalant, oh, by the way, Ciampa's on commentary tonight. Why didn't he get a surprise? Why wasn't he a big deal at Rumble? Why was he in the Andre? Why was he not? Man, his first ever backstage interview that I can recall, as well, at least since he's been called up, gets interrupted. And the best part of that whole thing was Kevin Owens and Ezekiel. Now, he was funny too, but that was his first kick at the can. Shit all over this man. All over this guy. That's my rant about Ciampa. I'm passionate.
One earlier about Finn Balor, so and to me it falls into the same camp. Russian Skittle there asked, "Yeah, is this the best or the worst thing that could happen?" And or maybe the best and worst that thing that can happen. And in my opinion, it may be a good thing because if Ciampa does eventually get his release, then you will truly get to see what this man can do, and he will have freedom.
Wait, we're getting a little bit of overspill. All right, here comes Harlan.
He kept the ring.
Wait. He seared it onto his finger last week. That's where that damn thing should be. Is that where it was? Or was he holding it? Buddy, he sat that thing in a blaze of fire and took the time to melt it to his finger in front of our face, which I said was stupid, made the whole thing look dumb. It was ridiculous. And know what makes it worse? When he shows up next week and he's holding it in his hand and not burned to his finger the way he put it last week. What the? I love when he glitches because it seems like I'm crazy.
Okay, don't have it on your hand. That's fine. Have a bandage. Have your hand wrapped. Have your hand bandaged or
something.
Like, have your hand band
Wouldn't there be some
superhuman.
flesh on the
I'm
ring
part of
when
the
you go to give it
X-Men,
back? There's some. Oh, I cleaned your precious. Wait, what is happening? All right. So Braun has been pushed
Why was
off.
that so easy?
Nobody coming to this man's aid. Just he'll be okay. It's Braun. He falls all the time. What did the
What are they called? The Druids got him? Is that what Undertaker used to call them?
did
I
he
don't
just
mind
get
that ending.
Did he just get eaten by the carpet?
Cliffhanger.
What just happened?
By the carpet.
It looked like it was so funny the way it all looked. You looked up and it just looked like he was being
The
eaten by
Druids surrounded him.
I know, I got it after. So wait.
Walking Dead.
All right, bro. Let's have it, folks. If you're tuned in right now, even if you're watching the recording of this show, drop us a line. Let us know what is your rating out of 10 on NXT 2.0 this week. But clearly, I'm still trying to wrap my head around everything I just saw for 2 hours. That was like an ADHD sprint. Like it was like being in the mind of a squirrel for 2 hours. Just look. Oh shit. Like what was that? I don't know how to rate this show right now. I'm torn.
No. I missed the beginning. Say 7. I like the match.
7.
I didn't mind the bat. Like you said, it's sitting here. Whether you're laughing, whether you're shaking your head, you're getting different emotions. You're getting different feelings. The ending was pretty cool. I didn't mind it at all. You might be sitting here, but you're left with a cliffhanger. Now, hopefully, they do it right and give you a good answer next week. But no, I enjoyed that hour and a bit.
Is it just me?
Hours.
Or is NXT giving us more of like that old 90s wrestling than the other two shows?
They're doing Sash.
Like, even if the angles are stupid, which we had some stupid angles back in the day. I love the podcasters who jump on and act like the wrestling was just perfect. Every match on the card was perfect. Oh, we didn't have botches back in my day. We just kicked ass and took names and anyway, I'm on a side tangent. What?
The mop, sorry.
Fair enough. There was a guy running around with a head. And we all know what he wanted. Anyway, question KJ Chris. Why is Tony? It's funny because he's delayed. And Vincent McMahon obsessed with turning lights off. It's stupid unless the surprise or a debut. Yeah, it's just people don't like it as a debut either, but I mean that's the whole ECW thing, the lights out. I mean, you can't figure out how to write them into the page, just turn the lights out and turn them back on. People are overcritical about stuff like that. I'm okay with that. Me of all people being less critical. If the lights off, if it serves a purpose, right? Like that right there being dark and spooky served a purpose. Damian Priest disappearing into a big blue light, maybe not. I don't know, but that's it.
Is it becoming a little bit more overused?
Yes,
maybe we're starting to everything. Maybe we're starting to get there, but I think to KJ's point, if it's the right circumstance, if it's the right story or the right characters, I don't mind it. I disagree with KJ about. I thought the Damian Priest thing was kind of weird, but at the same time, kind of cool. I didn't hate it as much. it was just so unexpected and just kind of no explanation was the kind of weird part for me. If the lights went out and he disappeared, fine. Just have some kind of explanation for it. Sorry. But yeah, maybe a little overused, but I don't mind it if it's the right time, right place.
Right place, right
Right
time. Well, with that being said, I will give shit, like this show
Latino
is so
heat.
mentally challenging for me. Like, and I didn't say I was mentally challenged. I said this is you got me. This show is such a conundrum. And I know I haven't seen many ratings in the box, but it is so hard to kind of work out between the chaos and the nonsense. But from an entertainment, if you were a younger person watching this, could you potentially be into all of it? Yeah, why not? Sorry, I got completely distracted by Eddie Guerrero.
Latino heat.
What is this documentary? Everyone at
Is
home's like, they're
Sasha
going to do it.
telling?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Anyway, folks, that is the show for tonight. Yank. Yeah, no, that is the show for tonight. We are back. Dynamite is packed again tomorrow. The number one show in our power rankings for like the 6th week in a row. Yes. Hi.
Don't try and get out of giving a rating. You didn't say a rating.
I didn't give one,
You
did
said
I?
you got distracted and never went back. Don't do that.
I'm going to give it a 6. I'm going to go 6 because it didn't suck. It is chaos, but there's just way too many things that bother me. Like Wendy Chu messing with Mandy Rose bothers me. Dexter and Duke bother me. Several things bother me, but we're good. I'll go 6. Not a fail, but it wasn't bad. It's like a car wreck every week now. So we'll see. Maybe it'll grow on me, but they got to iron out some of the bullshit that they give us.
It was just the way you were explaining something earlier that the Attitude Era, like the kind of comparison there thing, like just popped into my head because it was you said something. I can't remember exactly what it was. And I was like, we used to say that about like the 90s or like the Attitude Era.
Well, that's it. I mean, it's chaos, right?
No.
If you're creating that chaos and you're doing it in a way where you're like, okay, I can buy into that. Now, is some of the stuff a little, but I mean, I guess I'm getting old. Tough shit. What can I do?
That's just maybe the answer.
That may be the answer. Soon I'll be, sitting on a podcast just yelling about things. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we are back tomorrow. Dynamite is stacked. Big announcement by Tony Khan. A lot of speculation. Is it a streaming deal? Is it a TV deal for ROH? Is it a new wrestler? Tune in. We will be live, so you get to watch us react and possibly pop, depending on what they actually give us. Thursday, we're here for the Impact Wrestling Go Home show. Then Friday, the doubleheader that turns into a triple header. And Friday, sometimes we just stay on. We don't go. We just stay at the studio, keep going. Saturdays, we have all our original content coming through. And we also have the tier list on Thursday. I almost missed that with William. We got lots of shit. We got lots of stuff. That's the point. Tune in, like, subscribe. Let everyone you know we are here. Chris, any final thoughts about NXT or Dynamite tomorrow?
Dynamite's going to be good. It always is. That was chaotic, but it was fun. It was fun with all of you guys. And we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for being here.
That's it for now. I don't know why I paused so long, but thank you so much, Chris. Thank you, fans. We will see you all week long. Tune in. Don't forget the ladies and their news coverage down below. Ali and LJ, they are killing it. Like Kat is trying to kill Chris, apparently. Until then, folks, me, Chris, and the Cat will see you on the flip side. Bye.